Hello, welcome to the Steelyard. My name is Ben Filchek. I'm the studio director here, and today we're going to talk about using a small press brake that we have here in the shop. This tool is primarily used to put a fold into a piece of metal or to hem an edge on a piece of metal. Right now this is set up with a solid piece up here on the top. So other types of this machine have removable fingers which allow you to fold boxes in different shapes. This is a pretty rudimentary version of one, but it'll still help us bend and fold some metal. To start, right here I have this table right here, which is actually attached to a hinge and a handle, which I can articulate it up and down like this. And then this top brake, this top die on this machine, with this angle, maybe a better angle, you can see this raises and lowers this top die. If I were to want to put a fold down the middle of this piece of metal, what I would do is, and I'm not going to be very precise here, but if you wanted to, you would, maybe measure the line, which way you want to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line my piece of metal up with the edge of this, just because it doesn't matter where my bend is. I don't necessarily need to use the edges of this machine. I can start from the middle or a little bit off center, and what I'll do is I'm going to line my piece up flush with this edge, push this handle forward so that it squeezes the metal, and I'm going to push until it's pretty tight, and then from there I can lift with this handle. There's a lot of weight back here that helps us bend along this edge, and so I didn't lift all the way up just to show you how it'll start. You can see a pretty gradual bend, but I could go all the way to 90 if I feel like it. So what I can do is go farther. And now, for instance, I've bent this a little bit past 90. If I really want, I could fold this whole edge over on this piece of metal. Tight. I'll bend this as tight as I can against this top die, which will get me pretty close. The next step that I can do is I can lift this top die all the way up, and I can stick this piece of metal underneath just my edge of my piece is just behind this little brake right here, and what I can do is I can apply pressure and I can push pretty hard, and what that will allow me to do is to completely fold over my edge of metal, leaving a nice rounded edge. If I really want to, flip that around and continue to use the leverage and this top die to crush that edge as best I can. There you have it. There isn't too much to adjust on this machine, just our levers and keeping things tight.